Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first official season of The Turn. Someone made a series of mistakes by giving us the green light and to keep making more episodes. But let's not question that. A little bit of business before we get into the show. My producer informed me that I should maybe have a fake name for the new season in case actual employers are watching this. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Seamore Butts. Eric Woolworth is dead.
Shut up, Eric. That's a stupid name anyway. Eric.
Moving on, we're excited to have you for this season, and boy, do we have a lot planned for you. As you may be able to tell, we're kicking off the season with a Valentine's Day edition. If you're not spending Valentine's Day alone, thanks Denise, we're here for you. As always, we love to turn the tables on popular topics in pop culture, and today is no different. Today we have a full panel of interesting people here to discuss and debate topics for you here today. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce our master debaters.
You said masturbator, right? Oh, no, you said masturbator.
Give a warm welcome to our first guest. You may know him and you may not like him. Give it up for Cupid.
Yeah, thanks. What the hell are you doing, son? It smells like ass in here. I don't know which one of you it is, but someone needs to bathe.
Our next guest, back by popular demand, everyone's favorite piece of white trash, Cledus.
Hey, thanks for bringing me back. I actually just got off a date with this nice lady. I think her name was Denise. We'll see how that one goes and take that. I'm just excited to be here and ready for more episodes of The Turn.
And finally rounding out the all-star panel, local incel? Whatever that means. Welcome, Ned Stimbers.
Incel stands for involuntary celibate. It means that no matter how hard I try, no matter how many times I try, I will never find love and I'll never find physical intimacy. And every single day is just me trying not to die.
That's pretty funny. You should learn a lesson or two from this guy over here, Eric. Seems way funnier and better than you. You might as well take his job.
I could probably help his problem.
All right.
Thanks, guys, and welcome to the show, and thank you for joining us tonight. Don't forget to stay tuned for the panel afterward, where Cledus gets the chance to find his love of his life and a special The Turnstile dating game. For now, let's turn the tables on these popular questions. All right, guys, we have a few questions to cover today. Our first topic of the night: who should pay on the first date? I'm opening the floor for you, Cupid.
Oh, great. Well, I am the expert in this field. I've done this a lot longer than you guys have, especially this guy. You know what I'm talking about? See, what I like to do with a woman or man, it's whatever going on a date. I like to play rock, paper, scissors to decide who gets to pay for the meal, really leave it up in the Lord's hands. You know, nice little game of RPS. I don't like to make another woman pay for my food. I don't like to pay for a woman's food, so I like to leave it all up to chance. I pick a rock every time. I usually win.
Is it 2 out of 3 or just one time, one go?
Whatever it takes for me to win, actually, is what it's going to be. So it's all up to chance. I don't pick anything.
Please.
Well, actually, I just did this lesson with Denise. You should probably learn it. It's perfect for our first date. Basically, I didn't have to pay at all. It's in a fantastic system. So what you do is you go in, you get you a nice dinner, you kind of go around, and when the bill comes in after the romantic date, you go, got to take a crapper, you know what I mean? Got to go take a dump. But what you do is when you go in the bathroom, you just leave, and you leave the bill for her. So what I'm saying is just after dinner, you just leave and make her pay. That's usually what I did, or still do.
Do you call her back?
Nah, I just found someone else. She was great, by the way. Lovely date.
Where did you meet this Denise?
She said she just got out of this loser's home looking for a real man. I said, well, I'm that real man. And he says, finally. And I think it was like some dude named Dole Dirt, something like that, last name. I don't know. Must be a loser. Must be a crappy, low-life loser, honestly.
I'll keep that in mind. And
well, I've never really had a face-to-face date with a woman, so I wouldn't really know. But I do think this. I think that women should pay, but in a cosmic sense. I think that we as a society should make the female race pay. Like, they need to get a fucking comeuppance for what they've done to us.
Oh, okay, wow. Did not expect that. Moving on to our second topic, what is the worst date you have ever been on?
I think I'm an old man. I'm doing this for a while. This ain't my first rodeo per se, but I think the worst date I've ever been on was the one with your mother, Eric.
I was gonna say that too.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
it's
you
crazy.
did too?
Your mother is horrible.
Nah,
Is his mother like?
I don't know if
this is
the,
this
she
is
have,
serious
like-
debate.
Does
You
she
weren't
have
on a
like
date
really
with my
low
mother.
oh
standards?
no,
Yeah.
how do you think you're here
What?
today?
Does his mother have like really low standards?
I figured. I mean, that was a child right
Well,
there,
that's
so
good
you,
enough.
you can get a clue there.
I mean, 2/3 of this couch is taken her out, so I guess the standards are pretty low there, pal.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe she would go for me.
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Yeah, you're probably
I
right.
mean, it's low, but let's not go too far.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys have a point.
But I was actually gonna. So
usually
my
my
worst
job,
date,
yeah.
yeah. Well, my worst date, since I won't go for you. God, I mean, she was a cow, like literally, like a cow. Like I went on an actual date with a cow. I was drunk and I kind of had a thing for like cows, and I was like, all right, let me just give one little fling. It was horrible. I went to her place or his. I guess I really can't tell the difference of the cow.
Have udders?
I mean, yeah. I milked them.
I think it has more to do with.
You know,
forms.
I milked the udders, if you know what I mean.
Tight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't take that out of context. I didn't actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, since you've never been on a date, what would you imagine being the worst date?
Oh my gosh, I probably would pull up to that place and that woman would just be like on her phone talking about how much she loves like Paris Hilton and like she's brushing her freaking like stupid hair that probably smells really good, and then she'll like probably go to the restaurant and pick some like dumb place like Chipotle or like whatever those like places that serve salads and like spins them around in one of those
Buddy, you
things,
need chocolate?
and
Hold on,
she'll
calm down.
know.
Calm down, brother. Calm down, Jesus.
Then she'll like
Calm down.
I just hate women. I hate when they talk about animals. I hate when they're on the phone with their friends talking about what jelly bracelets they have. I hate the entire race of femoids.
You should look into dating a cow then. Cows, they're a little different than.
What an interesting recommendation. Just a quick personal note.
How'd that one feel, huh?
Supposed to catch it with your.
I slept with your wife. I forgot to tell you that I slept with her.
Next question for you guys is either polygamy or monogamy.
Well, I'd usually go polygamy. That way I can date your wife and your mom.
Hey.
Keep this one going. I like this
You
one.
know what? I'm a fan of math. I love numbers, and last time I checked,
The bigger the
Two.
number, the better.
yeah, that's how numbers work.
That's how
So,
them Mormons work down there. In Utah, they got like 20 of them each. They round them up.
But what about
Yeah, Magic Johnson did that too, I think.
Well, you know what happened to him.
but what about the beauty of getting to spend the rest of your life with your beautiful wife, just you and her?
You wouldn't
that
just
connection
eat
you have.
one color Skittles, would you?
Well, hasn't really worked out for you,
That
huh?
is actually a very good
Well,
point.
like
So
hypothetically.
you got to try the whole bag. You just can't try one
Look,
Skittle. You got to
guys,
try the whole bag.
polygamy and monogamy, they're very flawed systems. What we need is sexual Marxism, in which the government supplies each man a girlfriend who is his look match. So 8s would date 8s, 6s would get 6s, 10s would get 10s, and so on. That's really the only way that we can avoid war.
I know I'm not the.
But how could you like date someone if you guys would never touch each other? How would you date multiple people, or one person even, if you would never touch
Oh,
each other?
the government would force her to touch me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. In all fairness, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of hot.
All right, moving on to the next. Oh wow. This is the next question is a little bit personal for you, maybe. Have any of you used an online dating service?
I got to tell you, Farmers Only, actually, pretty bitchin'. I'd say I checked that out not too long ago. I met this wonderful. Actually, that's how I met the cow. Honestly, I was trying to make up a false story. That's where I met the cow. Some farmers put a cow up there, and I met with them. That's how I met with. She was. It was. I thought. I was just drunk. All right, I was just drunk.
So what was your question again?
Have you ever used an online dating service?
I'm Cupid, dog. Why the hell would I? I could just do like this right here, and
That's funny.
Wow,
and then there it is.
that is a fair point.
See, we don't use like bow and arrows anymore. It's like
Archaic.
very
You should
archaic.
probably use it online. What online dating site would you use?
Well, me and Denise are patching things up.
Unlikely.
This is not about me. This is about y'all.
Actually, I think I saw Denise.
That's not what Denise
on
told me.
Ashley Madison. I don't use dating sites, but I think I saw Denise on Ashley Madison.
Really?
Yeah, why would we lie? That's Cupid, by the way.
I mean,
No, a diaper boy doesn't lie.
no, I physically can't.
What about you, Ned? We haven't
Like
talked
Abraham
about your
Lincoln.
dating
Well,
sites.
I've really tried them all. I've tried Tinder, I've tried OkCupid, I've tried Match.com, I've tried Black People Meet, I've tried Day.
Have you tried Grindr?
I've not tried Grindr.
That one's pretty nice. That was my second favorite.
I've tried Celiac Singles, every single one. But every time I go,
true. They need to
whenever
fix that.
I rarely get a match, and whenever I do get a match, it's always some woman making fun of me and clowning me online and saying like, "Hey, you look like you smell like a roll of nickels," and I'm just like, "Well, why did you message me if you're just gonna make fun of me?" And so it's not good. It's just instilled in me that I'm ugly.
Well, hold on. You're not. Stop that.
I think that's what
See-
I was smelling earlier.
Well,
Yeah.
see,
You
when you cry, it
smell
makes
like
you
a
look more
roll.
ugly. So don't do that. Yeah, it's okay, man. It's okay.
I'll try not to.
Hey, and besides, you lucked out. And you never trust a woman who smells nickels. So.
Denise smells beautiful. I'm gonna probably take a second date with her after this. Actually,
You're a very lucky man.
you can have Denise if you want.
No, let's. No,
I think that's out of the realm of possibility.
You think so? I don't know. We can put a
We can
mask
just-
on you. You'd be all right.
we
Maybe.
can just leave.
I mean,
Denise
yeah.
alone. Just
I
I'm trying to
understand.
repair things. Obviously things are a little bit rocky. I mean, we can just.
I probably would need a mask because once she sees my face, she'd probably run out the door.
Oh.
She's still needs a mask.
Well, actually, Denise is kind of a loose cannon. If you're catching my drift, you actually might have a chance.
Okay, last question. Would you rather find your soulmate or have a sex robot?
I don't know why
you
you're
just said-
making me pick.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd go with Denise because she's usually the second one in my right. That's right.
That's tight. His name was
Yeah.
Mom.
Sex
Yeah.
robot. Well, that's his wife.
Well,
Your
same
mom
with
too.
his mom.
Yeah. Both of your loved ones in your life are sex robots.
What about you?
Well, of course, I would rather my soulmate, but I really don't think one exists. Especially because of the dawn of feminism and the sexual revolution and the liberation or whatever, women feel compelled to just go get pregnant and then go and abort the babies. And you know what? That's what I believe. And so at this point, I'll just take a sex robot. Like, if it'll keep me from ending it all, I'll take it.
Okay, wow, that was interesting. Coming up next, Cledus will be looking for the love of his life as.
Eat it right now, eat
That's
it.
gross. I don't even
Eat
know where your hand. You messed with a cow.
If you don't eat that, it's gonna melt on your shirt.
That's true. I'd eat it
We'll
right now.
fix it later. We'll be looking for the love of your life, and we'll be playing the first turn dating game.
Before we
Trust-
go, I did get you guys some cards.
Oh, really? That's actually
These
kind of
are
nice. All right.
the theme of my favorite show. It's called My Little Pony: Friends Forever.
Oh,
Cledus, because you offered me sexual relations with Denise, you get the one that says bestie.
okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't want them to weeb stuff, but
This is yours. It says have a magical day because you're Cupid and you know things about magic.
that one probably says like I slept with your wife or something.
And this
but
one
they're-
says you make the day 20% cooler, kind of like how.
Wow, that is something I did not know.
That is
Thank you,
that
Ned.
is a wild stat and a great card. Thank you very much. You won't want to miss what's coming up next, and we'll be right back after the break.
They smell pretty good too. To cloak the smell of like
These are good. Yeah, these are good.
excrement. Yeah.
Got the good smell there going there too.
It is, yeah.
I like that.
Oh, hey, it's me, Cupid, from earlier, and inventor of Valentine's Day and whatnot. See, I wear a diaper, and I have been for a long, 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 long time. Not because it's a fashion statement, even though it is, because sometimes I shit myself, and it smells. So, how to combat that? These. Cupid's adult diapers for adults. Now, if you look at my friend Cledus here, he can demonstrate exactly how well these work. See, Cledus here, we do these for all shapes and sizes, for Cupids, humans, any adult, really. What Cledus here makes up for in length, he has in girth. But that won't stop us from providing him with the proper adult diaper. Cledus, how do you think about these
Well,
things?
that's right, Cupid. I'm absolutely packing in this heat right here, and you can make no mistake, this is maximum absorbency. You getting this clean shot, perfect water all over it, not a problem. It doesn't even look like it's there. Absolutely perfect. I could wet myself, I could poo-poo myself. Everything's all right. And like you said earlier, this is a fashion statement right here. Y'all know me very well. I've never taken my waders off in my 20 years of life. I come in here with this bad boy, whoo, I'm going to get a lot more Denise's if you know what I mean.
Well, that's not saying much, actually.
It's not. It's and also for my abnormally large genitalia, for the most part, honestly.
For the most part. And that is why these are perfect for you. Any size genitalia, really. Anything can fit in these. They are very stretchy, as we have just demonstrated here. And
What are some of the more benefits of this fantastic thing? More multiple uses for them, I've heard.
oh, well, they're very aerodynamic in case I want to fight somebody. Or if I'm playing basketball.
It's true. Make a good, oh, you know what? For football, get a good little helmet going. I'll tell you what.
Buy Cupid's diapers at www.cupidsdiapers.gov.
Welcome back to the tournament. Tonight we're playing a little matchmaker, and I have the most eligible bachelor in town, and his name is Cledus.
That's right. You know, all I'm looking for in a date, other than your wife, is a good woman with strong moral values that doesn't like to make direct eye contact with other women. That would intimidate me. Loves to wake up at 4, maybe 3:30 in the morning for some good farming. That's all I'm looking for. Not too hard.
Well, Cledus, hopefully we have that for you tonight because we have 3 contestants who are going to vie for your love tonight. Let's meet our first contestant, contestant number 1.
Yeah, I totally saw this on a Craigslist ad, and this is not what I thought it was going to be. So I feel like I got gypped a little bit. But I am a winner. I am immortal. May or may not be a man in a diaper. So I get what I want. That's it.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic. Contestant number 2.
Hi guys, I'm contestant number 2. I'm so excited to be here. I'm just looking for the love of my life. I was actually scrolling through Instagram and just looking for the guy that I'm meant to marry, and actually came across an ad for this, and I saw Cledus. And if you could keep that at bay while this is going on, this is my one shot for love. So yeah, I'm excited.
Well, hopefully you'll be lucky tonight. Moving on to our final contestant, contestant number 3.
Hey, Cledus. You know, usually I like to target women, but I'm very open-minded and would not mind trying stuff with guys.
Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. All right, those are all of our contestants, and Cledus, it's time to begin round 1.
All right. Well, my first question would obviously be, where would you take me on a first date, and what would we do?
Well, that's a good question, Cledus. You seem like a man's man. You seem like my kind of man's man. I'm a man's man. So I thought, me and you, a little bro date. We're going to Spearmint Rhino, a little strip joint that I frequently enjoy out in Lexington, Kentucky. Nice place, not the cleanest, but I'm not one for hygiene, obviously. Then I thought we'd go back to my place and watch every single one of the Shrek movies in order, and then once we finish all the Shrek movies, watch them again in reverse order.
Well, it's kind of hard thinking about just like the first date because I'm already thinking about like getting married and everything like that. But I guess for the first date, I would really just want to go on like a really simple picnic, bringing the blanket, the picnic basket, and having like little sandwiches, like cutting triangles and everything like that.
Sorry.
And then, you know, something really romantic after. You know, it's really, I'm just a woman who likes some spontaneity in my life, so.
Well, you know, I'm a little shy, so I like to be at places where there's not a lot of noise, not a lot of foot traffic, maybe a park, or we go camping in a forest. Of course, we would drive there in my unmarked car because I just got it. You know, be a little bit secluded, be a little bit crazy. Let's go somewhere and not tell anybody and not inform the authorities.
Well, those all sound like fantastic first dates, and that was a very interesting round. So, Cledus, contestants, it's time to begin round 2.
All wonderful answers. Well, my second question, probably my most important one, what gets you in the mood? What I'm talking about.
That's a really good question as well. I'm a big Barry Manilow fan. Huge Barry Manilow fan. The song Mandy not only does it make me cry, but it really gets me in the mood for coitus with Cledus, if you will. But yeah, that's just a little bit of easy listening music and a nice gentle touch of a man, preferably in waders.
Well, I don't really feel comfortable answering this question, so I think I'm just going to pass it on to contestant number 3.
Typical.
Well, you know, I love skin. I love just looking at it. I love smelling it. I love feeling it. Everything about skin kind of, you know, sort of awakens my appetite, kind of awakens my inner wolf. You know, I'm very playful. I'm very spiritual. I just love it. I love the way it makes a soft cocoon around our bodies, and sometimes I like to know what's inside that cocoon.
Well, those are all fantastic answers, and we are down to our final round. So I hope all of you are ready. Cledus, take it away.
Yeah, my final question may be important to you. Describe your ideal partner.
My ideal partner is white gentleman, blonde, wearing a hat, may or may not be wearing waders, and may or may not also be wearing an adult diaper, and has glasses. Did I mention the blonde part?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, well, that's kind of my type.
Me too.
Huh. Well, I guess like my ideal boyfriend or man would just be someone who's, you know, really passionate, someone who loves what they're doing with their lives. They have like a straight trajectory of like what they want to do. You know, I want to have a couple kids, so they've got to be attractive, of course. And yeah, I guess just someone who is as passionate about, you know, being with someone as I am, and someone who, you know, is really willing to put their all into the relationship. So
My ideal partner, probably somebody, I like people who are very tuned in to life. So somebody with no social media at all would be preferable. Also, I just like people who, I like people who are quiet. I like people who don't talk too much, who don't have very loud voices.
Wow, those are awfully specific there under contestant number 3. But those are all of our contestants, Cledus. And now it's time for them to ask you a question, starting with contestant number 1.
My question, contestant number 1, if you were a Power Ranger, which color Power Ranger would you be?
You know, that's a fantastic question, and there's all sorts of different answers. I would like to be the turquoise Ranger. He's obviously the best one out there, and you know, he's not in the main series, but a turquoise Ranger would be my obvious one. He's just like me. Can't help being a Gemini, am I right? You know, we're just both the same.
That's hot.
Well, contestant number 2, you're up.
I guess the question that's really weighing on my heart right now, what's your favorite type of dog?
Hot dogs. Love them. They're delicious. Absolutely amazing treats. Yeah, perfect.
That's a good answer.
Thank
I
you,
respect
thank you,
that.
thank
And contestant number 3, this is your last chance to win his love, so make it a good question.
Okay, well, I'm very impulsive. I'm very spontaneous. I like to go out on little trips. And my question, I guess, is do you have any immediate family or friends who would notice if you went missing for a while?
Actually, that's the best part. I have no immediate family of any kind whatsoever. I'm all alone in myself. I'm just looking for a quest, you know. I'm just looking for love. No family to love, no relatives to love. I'm all alone, and I'm looking to make looking to have a partner.
Oh, that's perfect.
Well, Cledus and contestants, it's time for the most important moment of the night, and we've all been waiting for. I need you to pick one of the contestants to be the love of your life.
Whew, this is a hard one here. You know, you've been here the whole time. Who would you pick, honestly?
I mean, number 2 sounds pretty nice.
Well, that's why I knew not to pick, you know? You're horrible with picking women, so I won't pick number 2. To be honest, I haven't been listening most of the time. I'm just going to pick a number 3.
Yeah!
Number 3! Number 3, here we go. Here we go. Where am I?
Oh, that's...
Oh, shoot. There was girl. Oh,
Are you kidding?
Hey, here you go. Absolutely.
I
Here's,
got you
here's your.
flowers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's how the game rolls, sir. I'm sorry. Maybe look next time.
I'm Cupid, you jack. I even cheated.
When
I looked at you. I was
Oh, that's how he
Give me the
found
gun.
out.
Give me the gun. It's over.
Wait.
It's over.
Hey, I mean, we don't have to resort to this type of behavior.
Yeah, but we do.
Hold on,
But
I
we
choose
do.
you. I choose you.
But we do.
I choose you.
But we do.
Okay, shoot him.
Shoot him. Yeah, shoot him. Masochist.
Well,
Back
Well,
off.
that's-
Back off. Back off. I came
that's-
here to win. I came here
well,
to
that's
win.
all we have for this train wreck of a show. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the season premiere of the show. Ow. Happy Valentine's Day, which I'm sure if you're watching this for some reason, you're probably really alone and a sad excuse for a person. Ow. Anyways, thank you and congratulations to Cledus for your new date. Hope you're in love. Guys, have a wonderful life together. And once again, I'm Seamore Butts, and this has been our special Valentine's Day gift or episode of The Turn. Good night, everybody.